Battleship foundered.
Hey team, it's Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. Got a beautiful video and beautiful entry scene of the Marceau. I'm actually really enjoying this ship, not only for random battles, but also the clan battle scenario. It's been really fun. It's just how gorgeous it looks. I think it's one of the prettiest boats out there, or ships that is, DDs. Like, subscribe, bell button below, guys. If you like what we're doing here, appreciate all the support on our way to 600 subscribers. Hey, like, dislike, whatever you want to comment about any you like or don't like. We like constructive criticism here because we're always learning how to get better, as well as learning something new and having a blast doing it at the same time. So look at that gorgeous ship. I mean, this is the Marceau. And if you guys don't know what the Marceau is, it is a tier 10 premium ship available in the armory right now for coal. Even it was available for doubloons at one point, but coal right now, if you want it, I'd say pick it up. It's a fun ship. It's like a mini Colbert with speedboat, go fast boat capabilities. Really, really awesome. So, all right, let's get to the action right now. So, doing it in domination as randoms, I got a couple, videos about it, but here's one video with it in randoms, and this is kind of a slightly different game because somehow matchmaking only put about, I think, 9 ships or 10 ships in this game. I think it was 9. Yeah, 9 ships in this game. So kind of weird, but fun because it's not as many as we used to have, but it's kind of more of like this kind of clan battle setting, which turns out to be really fun. So actually, you can see the power that it has. I call it the mini Colbert, if you will, because these guns, not only do they reload really quickly, they got some good range, good arcs, they start great fires, got a lot of damage on them. It's kind of like a good Haragumo with speed. I mean, that's how I can describe it. The way I built it, as you can see, is more for long-range gunboating, fast reload. I sacrificed the health for all this. And honestly, you don't have any heals, and you don't really care about the health because you're going so fast anyways. So it's really difficult for battleships and cruisers. Watch the battleship shoot at me. You pretty much just slam in reverse to go forward, and you can really throw off the shells pretty well, especially at these distances, because I build for range, and that gives you the advantage, really, just to really not only distract battleships, but really frustrate them. And I enjoy doing that. I enjoy frustrating cruisers and battleships because after a while they give up firing at you, and then because they're getting shot at by other people as well, because not only are you getting them to fire, you're revealing their position so that everybody's shooting at them now. And I call it the Wild Weasel mission, and that's actually a mission that in the Air Force actually uses to get the enemy to turn on the radar or turn on their weapons and start shooting and reveal their position so that other teammates can fire and remove you from the game. And I really, really enjoy that role play. It is a daring, kind of ballsy, maneuver, and it requires a lot of patience, a lot of skill, and sticking your neck out there and risking it all. And I enjoy that. I think that is a simulation. You should risk it all, test new things, and that's the only way you're going to learn. A couple of the main feature really I like about the Marceau, and it makes it kind of weird when you go back to slow destroyers, is the speed, of course. I can literally move back and forth among these caps at will, and it just feels like nothing. I feel like I'm in a jet, jetting across literally the ocean, getting to points, capping points, taking out destroyers, dodging shells, all at the same time with this amazing speed. You can get this thing up to 54 knots with the speed flag and the speed boost active, and it's pretty awesome. And then you go to a slow destroyer, and you're like, oh my goodness, why does it take forever to move? I mean, this thing literally almost does double the speed of most destroyers, so it's pretty incredible that you get used to it. You don't want to go back. Kind of like when you buy a new phone, you get the big screen, and you try to go back to the old phone, you're like, oh man, this is awful. Why is it so small? But I digress. I mean, the Marceau is awesome for that reason. It's a great YOLO boat as well if you need to, just like I'm doing here. I'm deciding whether or not I want to go for the Richelieu or the Prussian with the torpedoes. The torpedoes really do pack a punch. They're kind of like Kleber-style torpedoes where you can really launch 2 sets of 3 on each side, giving you a total of 6. This one gets blapped by the Haragumos, the torpedoes, so we're going to go for the Richelieu now, switching roles here. And you notice that it's super fast. Really difficult for a lot of these battleships to turn their slow guns to get trained on a Marceau. And even if you get a shot off, I mean, the fact that it's going so fast is really difficult sometimes to aim. But and then we get the Shimakaze coming out. Now watch this. This is the gunboat power that you get out of this thing. Look at this. We are melting him with our 4 sets of guns, and look, he's already down to less than half health here. One more salvo. That's like what, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I almost got him with 312 health left. About basically 5.5 salvos there to knock out a Shimakaze in that amazing speed, as well as using the speed there. We can outrun his torpedoes if we wanted to, but we like to just let him go by. But also we have gun power, so we can actually melt this rich loot, and just notice how the guns do significant, great damage, and they start great fires as well. And you see the reload speed on this thing is awesome, and we can keep running away as fast as we can, and he's having a hard time, even with the secondaries trying to hit us. And again, that is the capability of a fast, speeding, go fast boat. And look, he's firing at us right here, and I think this one will hit us. Oh, actually didn't. Look at that dispersion. Again, turning into a target going this fast. I mean, it's a slim profile too. Beautiful ship, by the way. Did I tell you that? And let's see if we can knock this Richelieu out. Ooh, and the Thunderer gets him, seals the deal. Thank you, Thunderer, for that friendly firepower shot there. So, anyways, look how far we are. We're on the west side of the map, and look how fast we can go back in and cap this map and then become a threat to the Bismarck. Now, of course, I just fast forward the video, but you notice that it wasn't that long to get to where I need to go, especially going this full speed, full boost with speed flag, and now we are a menacing gunboat, firepower, fire starter, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to set this Bismarck ablaze, and a lot of these shells will penetrate the majority of his upper armor there. 2,500 damage right there. That's insane. Even he's got a massive superstructure that allows us to give great big target to shoot at, and we got 4 sets of guns to do it, double barrels each, and the reloads on us right now with Fearless Brawlers 2.4. So that is an amazing DPM. And again, I think after listening and reading about a lot of the CCs have talked about it, but I think that Marceau still holds the record, even past the Sherman, the record for DPM. I think it has the fastest DPM right now in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below if you find and research something better, but it's got some of the fastest DPM in the game, and I can see why. Destroyers can't really outmatch it. You know, cruisers and obviously battleships just cannot deal with this, especially at something going this fast, this annoying. It is literally the guerrilla warfare type boat for those guerrilla warfare players out there, which I do appreciate. I like the guerrilla warfare style because you are a menace to the map. You are literally something people are watching out for. Every time I see a Kleber and Marceau, I go, oh, crap. I mean, you got to know that you got to deal with something this fast, going all over the map, is something really you got to plan for. Here's our other enemy counterpart, Marceau, and you see he got stuck on the island there. But again, if he had speed, it'd be so difficult to knock this guy out. But now we got a lot of guns facing hand. Again, we can melt destroyers, no big deal. And we are using 2 front guns right here. Imagine if we get all 4, we could have knocked this guy out faster. Unfortunately, we don't get this kill. Our team is just destroying this Marceau and shredding it, melting it, even with the CV. I will say that the Marceau I thought would have good AA, but again, with AA being the way it is, it's decent, even with defensive fire. And let's see if we can get this last shell on here. Come on, come on. Last hit right there. Oh, 80 hit points. He's got duct tape holding together. Last shell. Oh, missed. And the Magi's secondaries get him. So, again, the Marceau is not the most heavily armored. It has got that French saturation gimmick that they have, talking about the Kleber and everything. It's got the same kind of Kleber-style hull. It's a little maneuverable. So look at that. Ooh, I thought I was maneuverable. I hit that torpedo, but it can turn pretty well. It's good speed. I'm kicking myself for that. That's stupid. But anyways, Kleber kind of style hull. I know there's been a document about, YouTube videos about, shooting AP or HE at this thing, and it saturates and damages at a better rate, I would say, than other destroyers. But again, look at the AA, defensive fire on. It can shoot down tier 8 CVs pretty well, especially those fighters, those pesky little fighters. Like we get 8 kills right there, and we can dodge them, those shots pretty well. I mean, I've seen it where a lot of the fighters who aren't very experienced have a hard time knocking this thing out because of the speed. So you're going to use your speed really to dodge the CVs a lot, but really the AA is like not much. But anyways, let's see if we can knock out this cocker here. Long range, 12.5 shots, shooting over the mountains, arcing those Colbert kind of style guns. Look at that. Oh man, if we can knock out and get this kill, it'd be super awesome to get us over 100K. Speaking of which, if you like what we're doing here, smash that like button, like, subscribe, comment below, and boom! RIP back to 40. Kago goes down and ends the game right there. Loving the Marceau right now. Guys, pick it up if you want it. I recommend it. But anyways, like and subscribe button below. Appreciate all the support on the channel. We're growing like a wildfire. 600 subscribers is our next goal. But until then, guys, appreciate all you guys do and the support, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.